Okay guys, let's just tweak our main cloners here, and this is going to be the last lesson of this section. We're going to be doing the final tweaks. The first thing I want to adjust, I think if I just enable my other effectors, um, the fact is right now this shader effectors, this final shader effector that we added, as you can see, appears about frame 216, and we want to appear much more quicker, maybe something like maybe really about here, about frame 75, something like this. So the solution for that, you simply open up your material and go inside that sequence that you've loaded, and down here in the animation you can change this start frame. For example, if I change this to start from frame 100, and if I take a look now, it should kind of start a bit quicker. As you can see, start about here, and this is quite nice, actually, exactly what we want. And we get this nice complex motions, which I think is exactly what we want. We don't need too much because we're not going to be seeing so much of them when we render our main logo, and when we add our main logo, the focus will be on that. So this is just extra motion to make our scene as complex as it's possible. So this is the first movement, and finally I want to add an overall noise to randomize our whole movement. So let's get back here to maybe uh, let's see, somewhere maybe around here, and let's see where we are there. I'm going just to make sure I am in the high detailed version of Cinema 4D. Okay, and also make sure delay effector really is turned off because it's can cause problem for your viewport display. So let's just select the cloner and MoGraph effector. We're going to be adding a simple random effector. Okay. Now this is so dramatic. Let's put the random effector down here and add it to the layer. The random effector, basically what it does right now, it's we just wanna work on the Y position, and let's go to something like 5 centimeters, and let's see, go to the cloner user data tab and make sure the proxy is unchecked so we get the final image here, and also change the shading to quick shading so we have a basic idea of what's going on. Now select your random effector. Looks like 5 centimeters too much. Let's go something like 2 centimeters, and even though 2 centimeter, I really want just a little touch of randomization here, and I think it really gives it to us. And what I want to do is make sure my mode is set on noise, and I have a really slow animation speed. Let's go to something like 10% here, and okay, let's see what this noise effector does by itself. Just going to my loud detail, and we're going to be taking a look at that. And this little movement, I think, will pay off finally in our final render to have this sort of extra motions going on. Let's go to something like 8% here and get back to our high level of detail. And I think this is really nice. Let's me just enable the other guys here. And it's gonna take some time to really load up those textures. And okay, we have delay effector again. Delay effector can really cause problems sometimes, but I think this is very nice, and that random effector, that randomization, adding much more to the render setup. So that's it, and I think we are sort of finished. We are definitely need to kind of come back and tweak some of the stuff. Just one important thing that I just before I have to make sure that this random has the same fall off as our shader. I'm just going to the easy way, so I like to just make it box, and you can copy the values here. 330, let's just do it quickly. 120, 190. And the fall off, 27%, will possibly be enough. Let's go to something like 30%. And make sure you invert that. And there we go. Now the random effector wouldn't be in where our main logo will go. So that's it. See you in the next section.